There's always a first time, that moment when something opens that you never knew was there.
Priestess is here now too. She's in the modern world. How is that still related to the power and the magic and the beauty and the mystery of the traditions of the ancient world? All of the women in this production are actual real-life modern-day priestesses. They all walk the priestess path and they all serve in various kinds of ways in their communities, from their families to their synagogues to their temples. I'm Dionysia LaFay, and I am the artistic director of Priestess. The show itself is the story of 3 of those women sharing their stories about their path of priestess in this lifetime, how they came to be on the path, what it means to them, what their experiences have been, all the while with a Greek chorus also made up of priestesses, telling the stories of the ancient lineages and how they're related to what's happening in these modern day stories of these women.
The hero sets on a journey in order to find initiation.
A part of the way that we approach depth and authenticity is through initiatory rites, and this production has a beautiful way of exemplifying what those rites are.
And sometimes these initiatory rites are crushing. The ego is destroyed.
We look to that as a way to embrace growth and evolution.
And that's why, to me as a priestess, initiation is so important.
So much of what's happened in the reclamation of woman's power in film and on stage has been about her rage. We're wanting to bring the power of Shakti in a much different kind of way than just her rage.
Shakti is this feminine principle of energy of the life force.
It's that transformative bliss of love and union.
We want her fierceness, her softness, her beauty, her passion, her pleasure.
L'Shem Yikud Kudsha Brihu Ushchinte V'Yudhe Vavhe.
Priestess is a devotional path. It's a path that's about being in service to something greater than ourselves.
Devotion is really at the core of what our planet needs today.
All of the major religions and the majority of the major spiritual traditions in the world are male-focused and male-oriented, whereas the priestess path is really feminine-oriented. It's about approaching spirituality from a different place than the masculine traditions do.
We reach into that realm in order to draw its wisdom in to us and through us, and hopefully for the betterment of those that we serve.
We actually really welcome the input of the masculine into our path, and that feels really important about this story and what we're telling through Priestess. If this project is funded, we can bring an authentic expression of what priestess, of what powerful woman is to the world, changing the narrative from her being bitter or rageful or conniving to the truth of her beauty and her love and her strength and her integrity and her character. We really feel strongly about love and sex as one, and how we present that through our art.
There are so many ways that we make love, and if we watch carefully, we can see that creation herself is always at play with this act of sex and love.
So rather than seeing the body as something that we want to transcend or get out of, and our sexuality is bad or is only for procreation, we actually see it as an expression of devotion, of love, of spirit, of the heart.
The blissful, ecstatic union of the genders is what is that creative explosion, that big bang.
And that is how everything that we see, everything that we touch, everything that we are has come into creation.
And that's what Priestess is about.